Hello everyone, today I'm going to be auditioning for some roles on Casting Call Club. It is a very popular website in the voice acting world. There's actually a lot of roles here. Now, I would say this is my first time actually applying for voice roles on Casting Call Club seriously. Not that it's a bad website, the only reason is that I have been filled with projects. You know, I got some from Upwork, I get some through direct contacts using my website. And well, you know, with the rise of AI, I am unfortunately one of those voice actors that are being replaced, you know, and as much as I want to get into like getting angry about this topic, I know that it is something that I cannot control, but I can take control of my own life. So now we're gonna do Casting Call Club. I'm gonna show you the experience so far. As of the moment, I have applied to 4 voice roles. It has been the time of my life. I honestly went into the website thinking, okay, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna apply for some roles that are only paid, because there's like 3 different categories as of what I'm seeing in Casting Call Club. One is that it's either a paid role, which you get paid if you voice the role and it's successful and everything. There's an unpaid role, which obviously is free work. And then there's also what they call is a deferred role, which I think, depending on the success of the video game or whatever it is, I'm not quite sure what that means, but I just know that it's not paid as of the moment, and it may get paid in the future. So I went in here thinking I'm only going to apply for paid roles. Honestly, that was my honest opinion, because, you know, in my headspace, I was like, I don't want to do work for free. Who would want to do that? But then you get here, you see all these talented people. It's insane. Like, people, there are directors here, there are producers here, there are like people who are creating their own games, literally creating their own stories and their own animations. They have their own these are creative people. I love these people. I originally thought the people here who are hiring for for voice roles are people who are kind of like cheap, because most of the work that I see is unpaid. But then you get to read their bios, you get to read the character that they're forming and the universes that they're creating, and you get a hell of a story. And now, you know, within just 30 minutes of being in the website and after 4 auditions, I am not even looking at how much it pays. I'm not even looking if it's paid or not. I'm just looking, is it a good story? Do I have a character that I can support it with? Can I voice it? That's all I'm doing right now. And like, I have submitted an audition, I think, to 1 paid role, and all of the others are unpaid. Not that I'm a hero or something, but I'm just saying that if you came in here to Casting Call Club thinking the same way that I did, you might change your mind after a few minutes. Because honestly, if you look into Twitter, where most of the voice actors are, we're represented by agents, and I'm represented by an agent as well. So I always thought people who are on the Casting Call Club websites, oh, maybe they're just the beginning voice actors, you know, like you want to get some experience, so that's why some of the roles won't be paid, and that would be okay. But then there's also like when someone applies to a role, you can actually view their audition. And I started listening to them, some of them, and they are amazing. Some of them, well, albeit some of them are really new, and I encourage them to, like, you know, go on. It's like, it's such a vast world. And, you know, I always think that voice acting is one of those trades where, like, there's just a limitless number of clients, because really your voice is unique to anyone else, right? And there is just one character for your voice. It may not be this one, but it can be the next one, you know, but you have to shoot your shots. That's all I'm trying to say. These are all talented people, from all the producers, from all the writers, from all the composers, and all the voice actors and the singers. Everybody is just passionate human beings here. I love the atmosphere. Anyway, let's go on to it. Anyway, so this is what I'm seeing on my dashboard. So if you scroll down, you'll see a lot of different projects, and you can actually filter this. If you want it, like, if you maybe just want video games, if you maybe just want animation, if you maybe just want a certain gender, or maybe you just want all paid roles. Originally, I was in just the paid roles, but now I am submitting submissions for anything that I feel passionate for. So yeah, it is, I'm currently sorted by literal magic. That's literally what it says. So I see this, it says Two Men in a Tavern, original animation. Okay, looking for roles for new animation. It's an animation, okay? It is no more than 2 minutes, blah, 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 whose quiet evenings transforms into a race against time. When one arrives covered in blood of Lord Blackthorn's men, Marcus Thane and Roland Swift, longtime partners in less than legal ventures. See, and like you can, so I click on it, right? And then, and then I would be able to see how many roles are available, how many submissions are there, and again, you could see all the other submissions over here, which I'm not gonna play because privacy. But yeah, so I actually saw one role that I think I could do, and it is Greta. I'm first gonna look at it. It says a mid-30s voice. I feel like I can do a mid-30s voice. Clear voice that commands attention without shouting. I can do that, okay. Performance notes requires a voice project authority. I can do that. Remaining approachability. She is half orc heritage and her should be present but subtle, suggesting who's fully comfortable in their identity. So someone who's confident. Sometimes you can actually see what the character looks like, and that's, for me, that's very helpful. When I see what it looks like, I almost can already imagine a voice that would fit it. But sometimes you just have to imagine through their notes. It says these are the lines, and there are 34 submission. I'm not gonna listen to them. I just feel like, you know, I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm gonna open a new file on Audition and let's record. You are currently with me in my studio. So, yeah. Okay.
Bit early for you, isn't it, Roland? And you're interacting with my patrons' drinks. Way I see it, that crossbow bolt will reach you before your men reach me. And you still haven't. Smoke from the hearth, nothing more. Bit early for you, isn't it, Roland? And you're interfering with my patrons' drinks. Way I see it, that crossbow bolt will reach you before your men reach me.
We did it. That's it. That's the audition. So now, I'm just gonna do a little bit of post-editing. I'm just doing a bit of compressor and just removing my background noise. Now I'm ready to submit. And what I do is I actually repeat the lines twice, if you noticed what I did. It's just a common thing that we do during auditions. We usually say our name in the beginning and then we repeat the lines in maybe an ABC format, each letter representing a line, or maybe AABBCC. Really depends. Sometimes there's instructions, sometimes they're not. What I do is I do an ABC format. That's just what I'm used to, that's all. And then I save it to my name in Casting Call Club, the actual name of the character, and usually I put a date. I click on the apply or audition button and it'll ask me to, you know, upload. I'm just gonna drag it in. And at the bottom, which I didn't actually know, you could actually click, like you could actually include some messages. I'm not sure. Sometimes they require you to put your Discord in the notes. And mind you, this is going to be like a comment on your submission, so be mindful of what you put here, because you know people can see that. That's all. So I'm just going to put, here's to our strong lady orc. And then I just save it. Yeah, and that's pretty much it, I guess. You will wait for them to message you, or you do have messages here, or maybe a notification will pop up. I don't know, because I haven't been accepted into roles yet, but I have submitted so far 5 auditions. Let's now look for more. They're labeled, so you can only do the ones that you can actually do. It's respect. Obviously, you can just apply to the roles and nobody will really tell you no, but we're going to be respectful. When it says that the role is for Portuguese, you should just leave it to the Portuguese people, you know? The ones who can actually portray it truthfully and like naturally. I'm not into playing Roblox, so I'm going to leave this to the people who really love playing Roblox. Okay, this one is kind of nice. It says there's a fae, there's a female traveling merchant. I kind of like I like NPCs. Contrary to most voice actors, they like being lead roles. I actually love being NPCs. Okay, so we have 2 characters that we maybe can do. I'm gonna click on it. It says, looking to grow the cast of Tekad, which is the Terra Arcanum Chronicles. This is a podcast, which is so much fun. I love audio drama. It says, updates will go to roles. We are looking for clean audio. That is something that I can do. Auditions multiple takes per line. So it can be AABBCC. If it's like a recurring animation or it's a recurring podcast, you could be able to see the previous work that they've done, so you have an idea of what they are looking for. In this case, they do, so I'm gonna... So it is a podcast, which is great. Please do not use any voice effects. Okay, awesome. I'm not gonna do that. No pitch, reverbs, fine. Clean up audio, it's fine, she says. And all after effects on voices will be handled in production. Failure to adhere result in immediate rejection. Okie dokie. Okay, we can do that. New roles. It says here that there are 9 out of 10 roles available. Casting is closed. We can kind of do Laura. It says female adult. Colliding with Dolores is a young new employee at New Horizons. She's awkward, clumsy, but a heart of gold, so it seems. Okay. Okay. Clumsy. That's my cue when I'm looking for, like, what is the distinct voice that I can give them, right? So it says this is clumsy, so it's kind of like a friendly next door neighbor girl.
Oh shoot, sorry. I was totally not paying attention. I actually work in R&D, which is really cool, but I can't tell you anything more than that. NDAs and all. Oh, I think I did my job quite well, thank you. Oh, sorry. I was totally not paying attention. I actually work in R&D, which is really cool, but I can't tell you anything more than that. NDAs and all.
See, there's another one. Faye. Hunting pack, she's a scrappy individual who is as graceful and she is deadly, specializing in all sorts of melee weapons. Now, judging by just experience, most melee weapon carrier has a very raspy, like almost low registry voice.
You got a problem with that, old Fang? Yeah, use your head, you big dumbass. Just leave the blonde bitch to me. I owe her one for the last time we met. You got a problem with that, old Fang? Yeah, use your head, you big dumbass. Just leave the blonde bitch to me. I owe her one for the last time we met.
And there you go. That is the entire process of using Casting Call Club as an avenue or a platform for voice actors. I should make a video if finally I actually have any responses or any updates or any roles that I might get here on Casting Call Club. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you learned something today. Don't forget to subscribe and leave some comments. Bye!